Did you know Portland was incorporated in 1851 near the end of the Oregon Trail? It is located between the Pacific Ocean and the Cascade Mountains. Portland has warm, dry summers and damp, cool winters. Portland's location is beneficial for several industries: relatively low energy costs, accessible resources, north-south and east-west interstates, international air terminals, large marine shipping facilities, and both West Coast intercontinental railroads are all economic advantages, making it the perfect place for global brands like Nike, Columbia, high-tech sportswear, and Adidas, not to mention Daimler Trucks, KinderCare, and Mercer, to name a few.
One of the biggest reasons that industries desire the Portland area is the talent pool of young, college-educated, innovative minds that have flocked to this hip and progressive area. Nearly 44% of Portland's population over the age of 25 has a bachelor's degree or better. That is 15% higher than the national average.
Oregon is one of 3 states that require cities to establish urban growth boundaries. It is one of the tools used to protect farms and forests from urban sprawl and promote the efficient use of land, public facilities, and services inside the boundary. Every 6 years, the Metro Council must review and report the land supply in the Urban Growth Report. Metro prepares a forecast of population and employment growth for the region for the next 20 years, and if necessary, adjust the boundary to meet the needs of growth forecast for that 20-year period. The Portland area urban growth boundary has been expanded about 36 times since it was first drawn. In 2007, a system for designating urban and rural reserves was put in place, further honing criteria for bringing land into the boundary. Policies in the 2040 Portland's long-range growth concept encourage safe and stable neighborhoods for families, compact development that uses land and money efficiently, a healthy economy that generates jobs and business opportunities, protection of farms, forests, rivers, streams, and natural areas, a balanced transportation system to move people and goods, housing for people of all incomes in every community. So that must mean that agriculture is important to Oregon's economy. Yes! The latest data indicates that Oregon generated more than $5 billion in gross agricultural sales. The total direct and indirect contribution to Oregon's economy is more than $12 billion. This equates to 10% of Oregon's gross state product and more than 9% of all employment.
In the 1970s, Governor Tom McCall pushed through this urban growth boundary law aimed at curbing sprawl and promoting reinvestment in the city. Governor McCall also initiated an unprecedented successful effort to tear down a 1950s freeway along the Willamette River in downtown Portland and replacing it with a spectacular waterfront park. This initiative has led to the addition of many fascinating green spaces preserved in the downtown area, promoting outdoor activities and recreation. With so many activities such as hiking, biking, fishing, kayaking, skiing, golf, boating, even windsurfing, just deciding on which activity to do may be the most difficult part.
Portland is frequently recognized as one of the most environmentally conscious or green cities in the world because of its high walkability. There is also a large community of bicyclists and an expansive network of public transportation.
Portlanders have encouragingly installed a total of 571 green roofs in the city of Portland, covering almost 40 acres.
Not only is Portland home to the NBA team, the Trailblazers, but they have 3 NBA finals and 1 NBA championship under their belt.
Portland is also home to several other professional sports teams. Major League Soccer team, the Portland Timbers. National Women's Soccer League, the Portland Thorns. Arena Football League, the Portland Thunder. Western Hockey League team, the Portland Winterhawks. Also in the area of arts and entertainment, there are so many concerts, operas, theater, art shows and galleries, and music festivals to see. And of course, the area music scene has always been strong.
Portland had one of the most hardcore grunge scenes, rivaled only by Seattle and Vancouver. But Portland is not only about grunge, the sound that made Seattle famous. Portland bands range from sensitive guitar pop to aggressive mutant hybrids of punk and jazz to loud, short, and fast rock. Portland is home to the most total breweries and independent microbreweries of any city in the world. There are 58 active breweries within the city limits, as well as 600 plus food carts and food trucks, which contribute to the unofficial slogan, "Keep Portland Weird."
Ah yes, keep Portland weird. With more breweries, handlebar mustaches, and abnormally tall bicycles per capita than most cities in the nation, Portland is no stranger to colorful stereotypes. It seems in this eclectic hipster culture mecca that folks may pride themselves on being weird. It is not uncommon to see a Darth Vader mask-wearing, flaming bagpipe-playing unicyclist. How about bearded lady competitions? A museum of vacuum cleaners? Goats grazing in the city? There are several bike ride events out there too, in the bicycle capital of the world, but none like the naked bike ride. That's right, and Portland lays claim to the world's largest naked bike ride. But don't worry, riding naked in Portland is legal. The event is considered a protest, and therefore nudity is permitted under Oregon's liberal free speech laws.
Top 10 sites or things to do in Portland. Number 10, Paul's City of Books. Number 9, Stumptown Coffee Roasters. Number 8, Portland Farmers Market. Number 7, Eat at Voodoo Donut. Number 6, Lan Su Chinese Garden.
Okay, number 5, hike in Forest Park and explore the 5,100 acres of preserved forest. Number 4, take a guided bike tour in the bicycle capital of the world. Number 3, people watch. Yes, Portland is weird. Number 2, what to do in a town of so many microbrews? Have a beer. And number 1, hang out with the best MRED class ever, the 2016s. In summary, Portland may just be the envy of every major city in the U.S. Portland's current success is a result of a progressive city government vision that is now beginning to fire on all cylinders. With city plans dedicated to mass transportation, bicycle traffic, and green space, Portland's amenity-rich urban neighborhoods have become a major draw for people around the nation. Urban growth boundaries and green space preservation have allowed Portland to manage its growth in a more sustainable way and promote a vibrant urban fabric that can meet its economical and social demands as needed. When we examine the economic and social drivers of the area and what is working, we see a fabulous outdoor recreation location that makes it so desirable for quality of life. Additionally, the downtown houses microbreweries, cutting-edge restaurants, arts and entertainment activities, and has become a magnet for aspiring musicians, artists, and techies. Is it any wonder why United Van Lines identified Oregon as the top moving destination in the entire country for the second year in a row? The location's attractiveness lures in a young, fit, sustainable-minded, entrepreneurial, highly educated demographic. That's important because young, highly educated citizens bring new ideas and resiliency to an economy. The talent pool of these innovative minds further inspires industries to the area, in addition to the sustainability image that is desired to be portrayed by a Portland-based company. This idyllic, synergistic combination of environment, culture, and industry, and how they each complement each other is what works and provides for this harmonious urban setting.